How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have something a little bit different to show you guys. Today I'll be trying out the Fireball into Root Rider strategy, which I've seen being used in competitive esports by HTM. A very strong strategy. It works very well in hard mode, and I've tried it out as well. Actually, I'll include two of my attacks that I've done with it in at the very start of this video, so you guys can have a look. But this is the army. It has the Angry Jelly on the Warden, as with the Fireball Rocket Loon army. I'm quite familiar with it, so it's actually a really nice in between of just plain Root Rider spam and Fireball into Rocket Loons. You have the new equipment for the Queen. You could activate or you could use the Healer Puppet if you'd like. Doesn't necessarily change the outcome that much. King, Spiky Ball, and Earthquake Boots, and on the RC you have the E-Boots and the Rocket Spear. And I'll show you exactly how I use it. And as for the spells, you have quite an array of spell support for your heroes. And here's the army. I'll leave it all in the description of this video. And yeah, without any further ado, let's just dive right into the first attack. All right, so first up, as I was saying, I'm going to cover a couple of attacks in hard mode just to try to explain the idea behind the strategy. And later on, I'll show some of my live Legend League attacks as well. Here, as you see, it's a double rage base. I've seen the HTM esports use this strategy so well against these double rage bases that I honestly had to try it out for myself, and this was actually the first time I was trying out this strategy. Now, the idea is pretty simple. You do a Warden charge into one of the rage compartments, and you fireball one of the rage towers. Or if you're not fireballing the rage towers directly, you basically want it taken out by your fireball, right? So in this case, I'm actually going to go for one of the fire spitters, which is going to get really good value because firstly, it's going to take out major defenses, right? It's going to take out the rage spell tower, but it's also going to clear some really nice pathing for your roots, which I will send through the town hall here. Now, as you see, I'm sending in roots. I also have the troop launcher, which in this case is actually very important to have because you don't have the Eternal Tome. And the Eternal Tome, in a lot of times, save your healers from dying, right? So since you don't have that, you have to make sure that your healers stay up. And by including the troop launcher, which has 2 minions and 3 balloons and 2 yetis, you basically make your healers invincible. As you see, these loons are tanking all the black bombs. As well as that, I also have a Sneezy on my Queen, which is actually a preferable pet to have. But all these air troops are gonna keep my healers alive throughout the attack, which is what you basically need to triple in hard mode. And yeah, as you see, I just pushed all my Root Riders into the Town Hall. King did a very good job funneling the outside. RC from behind the roots, also supporting the main push and activating her ability early. In this case, since I am running the rocket spear, also something that you should be doing because you obviously don't want to lose your royal champion during the ability, so you'd rather pop the ability a little bit earlier rather than too late. But yeah, as you see, this is a complete overkill. The Warden stayed up, which is one of the main reasons why this was a complete overkill. And yeah, let's just dive right into the second attack. Alright, so next up, as you can see, the scoreline is 12-9, which means that I basically have to triple in order for us to tie on stars. And it would actually mean that, well, we would win on percentage if I do triple. But as you can see, a very, very similar style of base. It's a double rage base with Town Hall isolated to one side. And the plan here is very simple, or very similar, and quite simple as well, right? You're basically aiming to fireball one of the rage spell towers, in this case, sets up really, really good pathing for your roots. Um, we're doing a similar style of Warden charge as with the Fireball Rocket Loons. I did try to path the Warden into the X-Bow before he reached the multi-arch tower. That way I would save myself a rage spell, which you could also use a rage spell for your Warden. That's not an issue. Your roots are fine with just one rage spell. So using a rage spell on the Warden is perfectly fine. In this case, I could have avoided it, which I did. I didn't send one of the healers in, which I completely forgot to. And I lost one of the healers, which actually made me invest an extra invis. But um, here I set up a perfect fireball. And as you can see, the funneling for the roots is quite straightforward. You're going to go in through the town hall into the rage compartment. And yeah, you're just going to hope that the base is overwhelmed by the root spam. Um, Now, having the king funneling the roots, again, very similar. You're placing your RC in behind to try to support your root riders, right? And you have the flame, oh no, not the flame flamer, what is it? The troop launcher launching the loons. And as you can see, all those balloons from the troop launcher are actually triggering the traps. All the traps got triggered. My healers are alive. I popped my RC early because you don't want the RC to run into a ton of damage and not get the rocket spear value. And yeah, as you can see, this base is, I mean, there's nothing left of the base, right? You have what? A multi-arch tower and the ricochet cannon, and well, two ricochet cannons basically. Um, but unfortunately, my warden gets targeted here, which, yeah, surprisingly actually shuts down the attack a lot faster than I anticipated. Um, But I'll speed right through this. We barely get the triple here without the Warden. But yet again, this is hard mode, so every attack is pretty much expected to be quite close. All right, another double rage base. Let's see. So, hmm, where can we fireball? Firstly, rage tower, right? I am very skeptical. I mean, I would probably Warden charge from here, but because of that Valkyrie, plus I have to be careful that the fireball doesn't reach the Valk. Well, it would. All right, let's do something like this. Maybe I fireball. I mean that fireball is going to be tough from this angle, just because of this event camp. How many invises would I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 invis. If we get rid of this, it would be 4. I think, right? Or maybe even less. Let's see if we can get through this. It'll be 1, 2, 3. I think 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, so yeah, we hit this, but we have this guy, which honestly is it fine? Is it fine? What? Okay. So now it's fine. So we did have to waste the rage spell. I kind of want the gold storage to go down before, and this builder hut as well. I think that would be quite nice. And let's put the queen down here. So do this. Roots to the core. And let's see. Gonna add a. Okay, we're gonna pop the ability of the king to kind of push everything in. and pairing to Invis right onto this rage compartment. And yeah, looking pretty solid, I would say. Again, keeping an eye out on the RC. I'm gonna pop her ability early. That way I guarantee her getting her rocket spears before she gets locked onto by any major defenses. Let's see. Yeah, this looks good. It's just time. I'm not sure if this... I can get rid of this mortar, actually. Right, and just snipe this out. Send a headhunter for this storage. Pop the queen ability as well. Perfect. And yeah, GG's. Okay, what is this? This is an anti Disarmer base, but Disarmers can't target the minion prince anymore, so kind of defeats the purpose of it, I think. But let's see, fireballing. Where can we fireball? I think the fire spitter is quite nice. I don't want to use a rage here, but honestly, I might just have to anyways. Or not. Maybe not. Let's see. Rip. I wasn't quick enough on the skelly. Plus I invis the skeletons, which hopefully is fine. Okay, so Warden is going to stall on the Royal Champion a little bit. Should be one invis here. Good enough. Right. Just like this. And let's... Okay, so perfect. Let's just have the roots go in from here. To... destroy everything real quick. Two, what do you call them? Druids in behind. I'll delay my RC a little bit, just because, yeah, just because she might run into the base a little bit too far. Let's see. So there's no pathing to the score, which is quite annoying. Let's continue raging up so that the healers can actually heal everything up. Pop the king for funneling purposes. Let's see. Pop the RC early, just because we want to guarantee that she gets her rocket spear value. And yeah, it's looking good. I think as long as you can actually manage your jelly, which can be a little bit tricky because there's a variety of bases and legends that sometimes it might be quite tough. But as long as you manage that, yeah, as you see, it gets completely crushed. Alright, going in for the final attack. Let's see. Where can we fireball? I'm probably just gonna fireball this multi-arch tower, right? I think that gets... Let's see. Gonna freeze here. That gets good value, I think, right? The tricky part is you only have... Well, I say that. 4 invis is a lot. So... 4 invis will definitely be enough. As long as I can save them for the fireball itself. Now, it'd be nice... Yeah, okay, perfect. So the X-bow is going to go down as well. So that's going to save another invis. Here we could do a double, I think. Just like so. Now, the Valk... Okay, so the Valk... The Valk. Do we need a freeze? Also, that queen kind of... Okay, so, great. It wouldn't really matter too much, but I would prefer just to hit from the town hall side. Okay. Valk, just please go away, man. I have to always keep that in mind. Let's invis over this. Where's the... Oh my god, what is going on? What is going on? Is the Valk gonna go back? Oh my god. Dude, Warden is following... The Valk is gonna come back to life now. Or is she not? I'm so fucking confused. I am so confused. Bro, what is this game? Queen is shooting walls. Okay. You know what? Just spam it in. I don't even care anymore. Let's see what the queen is up to. She is, she's doing her own thing, you know. She does her own stuff sometimes. That minion prince is a heck of a pain. Jesus Christ, what is this attack, man? What was that? What was the queen doing? He was beating on walls. Warden couldn't decide where he wants to go. What? Let's snipe this single if we can. And let's just poison here. What? Did I just see? I might be seeing stuff. I just saw like a seeking shield go through the base. Maybe I'm just. What the heck? Okay, I think we got this right. As messy as this was, we actually got the triple. Alright, so this actually should be one of the tougher bases for this strategy because... Well, let's see. I would like to go through the town hall, honestly, but... in this case, I kind of want to fireball the spell tower. And that would require me to go through here. I think that's the best chance of me getting the spell tower down. Again, I need to let the jelly run out. And there's enough buildings in this area, and there isn't so much damage. As long as this double X-bow doesn't get locked on. As long as we keep it to one X-bow at a time. Then we should be okay. Let's see. How long can we manage that? We're gonna rage here. Just maybe I can get rid of this multi-arch tower before the jelly runs out. Perfect. And let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay, that giant. Oh man, that giant is gonna ruin me. That giant. Okay. So the giant is actually pulling the healers and the warden into the base, which of course is gonna mean that I'm gonna have to do this without the warden. Giant is gonna pull the healers probably farther in. Let's start the roots. Is this, everything in. And let's poison the furnace. Alright. This is gonna be tough. I mean, you have no warden home. Let's see, where can we use the RC here? I mean, have to freeze. Rip. I did not freeze this in time. Let's hop here. Did I not send the root? Or the, not the root. So I need to get this mono down. Desperately. So I'm trying to send in barbs. Okay, so the... Queen actually got it, but still have one toxic area left on this base, which... man, if we can get that cane, that would be great, wouldn't it? Come on. RC is gonna get the cane with the boots. Or with the electro boots. Wow. Okay. Are we good? Valk still 1 life left. But we have the full health cane pretty much, and Yeah, even without the Warden, actually, this kind of kind of crushed. So, common double poison base. Let's see. Yeah, fireball onto this fire spitter gets really, really nice value. Um, Again, the problem here is the event camps, which are gonna get in the way for sure. So maybe we'll go with plan B, and plan B would be going in from this side and fireballing a builder. That gets also very, very solid value. I think we'll get the multi-gear tower. Obviously, you don't get the clan castle, but honestly, that's fine. You don't necessarily need huge amount of value. Um, let's see. Do I go with a? Should probably go with a skelly spell here onto this single, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this. So I guess 1, 2, 3, something like this. All right. Yeah. Yep. I thought wrong. I thought for some reason that, yeah, that was gonna be outside the range. So what can we do? I want this multi down, or I want this single down anyway. So what I will do here is I'll invest a little bit more time and try to funnel that side. I kind of want the Warden to go for the Expo first. Yeah, let's rage him up here to just speed him up a little bit. And let's place a baby dragon up there. And yeah, let's take that out as well. Preparing to send in the roots. So pull him out of the base. And okay, so we are very short on time, so I have to be very quick and very precise with my cleanup. Let's see. I'll send the. Okay, I have to keep the Warden up. Make sure that the Warden stays alive here, because if he dies, then it's definitely a time fight, right? I have an invis in the back pocket, which I will use right now. And let's pop the RC. She is kind of getting into some damage. Oh, that was a really bad free spell. Wow. Let's see. Let's snipe this guy. Let's see, what can we have here? Can we take anything else? I should have. Okay. Here. 15 seconds, man. What's the bottleneck for cleanup here? Ah, it's this workshop. No. And the gold storage. Rip. Okay, well, that was my bad. The fireball was absolutely awful. Alright, going in. Common rage base with CC offset. Interesting. What can we do here? Warden charging into this single on the left side to avoid a clan castle pull looks pretty good to me. And trying to fireball. I see these Expos are different as well. Alright, well. Okay, don't. I had it set to. I had the Warden set to air, which is questionable. Probably should have used a Skelly. I mean, why am I not using a Skelly? I don't know. I'll use it the second time. But okay, we'll allow the Warden to coast. I'm gonna need a rage spell here, and it's actually gonna speed up the Warden a little bit, get him through that. And let's see. The Warden, don't kind of stepped a little bit too far. We're just gonna fireball this, I think. Let's see how that does. Hmm. Okay, well, the Warden actually can take out the, right. I'll let him do that. Now the tricky part is, okay, so yeah, we're gonna do this. Change to this. Change to the siege machine. Like that. And send the root riders, or send the Valks in. I have to make sure to funnel them at least, to at least try to. And send the RC. And where can we rage? We want to rage the healers, right? So that everything is kept up. So I see a nice spot here. We could do an earthquake to weaken things up. And have to keep an eye out on the Royal Champion as well. Have a lot of invis spells. So let's pop the RC here. And we can pop the Queen as well. Keep using the invis spells to protect the roots and the Valks, whatever is in there. Not sure if the Valks are still alive or not, but we still have one compartment to get through. Let's keep an eye out on the RC. So the RC is invisible at the moment, and she's not under any damage. So we're gonna go for another cycle here until we invis her again. Go invisible now. And we can invis her right now. Once she goes out of the Spirit Fox ability, freeze the back end. I mean, this was quite messy, honestly. But yeah, as you see, it's completely crushed.